Guys, a report has just emerged that says Tesla has scrapped its plans for an affordable $25,000 electric car completely. Reuters is saying it has sources claiming Tesla has scrapped it. Now, this news in and of itself is likely to tank Tesla's stock price even more than what's already happened this year. Now, it's intriguing and interesting that Reuters would report on this. I'm going to tell you what they've reported on, and I'm going to tell you what I think, whether or not this is actually true. Tesla has cancelled the long promised inexpensive car that investors have been counting on to drive its growth into a mass market automaker, according to three sources who they didn't name, familiar with the matter, and company messages seen by Reuters. Now, Reuters don't usually claim company messages that they've seen. And I have to say, considering what we now know within the last, 5 minutes, that Reuters are doing some probably questionable things by making this report. Anyway, they say that Tesla will continue developing self-driving robo-taxis on the same small vehicle platform. So Tesla will have a small vehicle platform. They're saying there will be a Model 2. There will be different variants of a different car, but it won't be affordable. Tesla will just simply develop a robo-taxi on that platform. Now, obviously, investors don't want to hear this. So Tom Hayes, the chairman of Great Hill Capital, said this: the news confirms what we've been saying for some time, that it's unclear whether consumers actually want EVs or Teslas. It's business that's been subsidized by the government, and even with the subsidies, they're not as attractive as imagined. Now, the truth is 90% of the vehicles that Tesla have sold in America have not received any EV incentives. Obviously, this is more fossil fuel companies, legacy automakers, internal combustion vehicle manufacturers trying to discourage people from buying EVs. Chris Pierce from research analyst Needham & Co. said this: it shows that they, Tesla, need to go back to the drawing board and figure out kind of what their next move is going to be, because they're sitting on elevated inventories for the Model Y, which is their best-selling car. Now, I've just reported on the fact that the Model Y is the best-selling EV in China this year. It is. It's a fact. The Model Y is the best-selling car in Europe this year. Not last year. It was last year, but it is also this year. I don't really think that this concept that there's no demand for the Model Y is true. We just saw sales in Australia. The Model Y outsold the Toyota Hilux for the first time. Record sales for Tesla this year, 85% growth in Australia. That's been replicated in numerous countries. So, yeah, Tesla sales are down a bit, but this whole doom and gloom narrative, I reckon they're going a bit too far. What do you guys think? Dan Ives from Wedbush. He often comments on Tesla, of course, and I think he has a little more knowledge than some of these other clowns. He said, this would be a dark cloud moment for Tesla. Would be a nightmare if this was scrapped. This would be a major gut punch for Tesla bull thesis over the next few years. So this is a report on by Reuters. This news has been picked up by multiple media organizations. It'll probably be published by at least 2,000 different media organizations within the next 24 hours. And, well, Elon Musk has come out and tweeted within the last 20 minutes. He says, Reuters is lying again. Now, honestly, why would Reuters have made this up? Now, Elon Musk surely is going to know if this is true or not, and he's saying that Reuters is lying. We also know that Tesla do have CATL battery production, lithium iron phosphate battery production coming. They're planning on a revolutionary new method of manufacturing a car, getting rid of the whole production line, going to the unboxed process. They're doing a lot to try to put themselves in position to actually profit from manufacturing a $25,000 car. And they're building these in Texas and Mexico. So Tesla so far have confirmed that they're building the $25,000 car in Texas and Mexico. Now, those areas, there are no Chinese EVs that are affordable. I mean, there are Chinese EVs that BYD sell in Mexico, but not at cheap prices. It's cheaper to buy a Tesla in the United States than it is to buy a BYD in Mexico. So they're not exactly cheap because, well, EV incentives apply for EVs made in America. Tesla qualifies for those. And BYD doesn't make cars. There's no Chinese automakers looking to enter the United States car market. None at all at this point in time. I don't think any of them plan on doing so. BYD was obviously considering a Mexican car factory, but I think after they realized that wasn't going to gel for the US government, they were going to basically penalize those vehicles. They scrapped that plan. Tesla does not have any competition in terms of cheap Chinese EVs in America, Mexico, or Canada for that matter. So it doesn't make sense to say that they would scrap the affordable EV in America because of cheap Chinese EVs that are not even sold in America. That doesn't add up. That's the part of the story here that doesn't make sense to me. Now, the other part of the story that clearly confirms it's fake is Elon Musk saying Reuters is lying again. Now, I first read this report right as I went to go live, and I hit the pause button because I saw this tweet from Elon Musk. I mean, you have to consider the integrity of your newspaper, of Reuters. People are going to start to question you more seriously if there's a tweet from the company's CEO within an hour of this news coming out saying it's fake news. Now, surely Reuters would have removed the story, but they haven't. It's gone viral. It's gone live now. But guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about why are people clearly this has to be some sort of coordinated, intended attack on Tesla? Was this news generated by short sellers? Short sellers are still bleeding from a lot of losses from shorting Tesla. And there's a massive amount of short positions on Tesla right now. Is that where it's coming from? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Guys, I'm off to bed. It's actually 3:35 a.m. here. And I need my beauty sleep. No, I don't need my beauty sleep. That's a lost cause. I need my foot recovery and repair sleep. I'm just going to bring out a video very soon showing my foot scars. Yeah, if you don't like things that are a little bit gory, don't watch it. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.